After an eventful first day at Tautoranui, we decided to use the sunny day to our advantage and get some much needed work done. I had some clothing that needed to be photographed, and Dylan took the hint and was gonna get started on installing our diesel heater.
So in what might be a couple of days series, we've got a diesel heater down there. So diesel heater from China. Most things from China, but I guess it has the term Chinese diesel heater. Don't know why I did this. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to install it. Tegan's unfortunately losing out on some storage space, but I think we need the warmth, and that seems to be the best place for it. And we've also got a fuel tank, which is actually in the gas box, which is pushing the limit of the length. I think these things are meant to run from a fuel line, but should be right. So yeah, we're gonna drill a couple holes and connect a few wires, and hopefully she works. Fingers crossed. Meanwhile, Tegan's out there somewhere taking photos in the sun. This is the brand of diesel heater, by the way. Windfall Auto Parts. So I've drilled some holes. And now I need to see what's next. Very tidy. Tegan.
Hi.
She's working.
Ugh, it's a bit hot. It's hot out there. Oh, it's too hot.
It's been a hot minute.
Outfit change.
So I drilled a bigger hole, and now I'm working on this, and I'm doing a bit of customization as well, where this will be on the outside. On the other side of the big hole, exhaust outlet. I have to pre-do all these now though, because they're going to go through, I want to call this a washer plate, and then intake for the combustion, which happens in here. Cold air from the cabin, because this is usually the coldest point of the bus. It's going to suck through there. Hot air hopefully coming out, fingers crossed. And Tegan's doing Tegan things. This is how Tegan lives her life, basically, just plain dress up.
One outfit, so I'm all done though, camera died.
This is the underside of the diesel heater. So you got here the fuel line as well, which I might replace. I'll see how this goes, but it's pretty shitty. And I might not stretch the whole way anyway, but we'll see how it goes first, and then if it looks dodgy, which it already is looking dodgy, we'll replace it. But yeah, so I think doing the big hole works for me quite well, because I can kind of easily see if there was any leaks or anything happening underneath there. I've got easy access, or relatively easy access, and the whole unit can just come out as one now as well, so it works quite well. So we just cut a hole out there for the vent. There's the vent there, come from that side, and that will attach onto there. And we should hopefully have food.
We weren't planning on linking our heater up to Bobby's diesel tank, so we would need to wait until we were back in civilization to connect the fuel line to a separate diesel tank that would live in the gas box. Until then, the work was done, so we decided to enjoy the afternoon in the sun with some coffee and snacks. Good morning, guys. So we are about to go for a bit of a walk. So if you can focus your eyes, we're here right now at the Tautoranui campsite, and we're going to follow this trail all the way to this inlet. People who walk the whole course usually go the other way, stay at this hut and cross, but obviously our bus is parked over here, so we have no need to cross the inlet. We're just going to go there, watch other people cross, have a bit of lunch. If it gets warm enough, we'll have a swim, and then we'll toddle back before it gets too dark. Bye, Bobby. Tell us about your first storm.
Right in New Zealand, possibly late 90s, early 2000s. Target market tourism. Kiwis.
Lovely.
Actual target Don Katamina.
Just when we were getting started and thought the exciting part of the day would be the walk, Dylan spotted something in the water. Is that an orca?
Hey! Holy shit, that's so close! Oh, look at that! Woohoo! Oh! Well, I don't know about anymore. Okay, let's go. Should we go back up?
Cool. Ooh, I wonder if they're chasing seals. Awaroa Inlet at high tide is filled with clear blue water, and at low tide provides shallow crossing for hikers to pass. It's a special place not only for the fact that it's only accessible by foot or by boat, but because it's owned by the people of New Zealand. Back in 2016, this land was put up for sale by a private owner. And instead of being bought privately again, 40,000 odd people crowdfunded for donation and eventually gained enough money for ownership. The land would stay mostly untouched, open to the public, and a place for wildlife to thrive. Unfortunately, by the time we got here, the freezing wind had picked up and there weren't many shattered spots to eat in the sun, so we made other plans.
Anyway guys, we made it to the inlet estuary. We have decided we don't want to get wet, so we're not going to cross it. But it looks pretty cool.
We're going to go back to the beach access that we saw maybe 20 to 30 minutes ago, and then we'll stop there and have some lunch and hopefully find a spot out of the wind.
Yeah,
the wind is freezing.
It's the plan. Hopefully there's sun on that beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a bit of a walk. That was good. At least we got out of the bus. Okay, ciao.
Out of the wind as well. Much better spot for lunch.
Yeah.
Nothing
So we've just had lunch in this very nice sheltered spot, 100% nicer than the estuary was, so good decision from us. Yeah, but the sun is about to hide behind those hills, so we're gonna get going just over an hour before we get back to the bus, but hopefully the walk's not too chilly in the shade. Cool.
Let's go.
Right when we thought the day had reached its peak, on our walk back the tide had gone out enough to reveal another New Zealand and personal favourite, the green-lipped mussel. It's funny because we didn't want to go into the estuary because we didn't want to get our feet wet, and then we see mussels and
I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. Ah! Chelsea mussels. So we've got ourselves dinner tonight. Some nice green New Zealand mussels.
which is super ideal because we're having risotto and have nothing to put in it, so the timing couldn't be better. Dylan's not convinced that going around the rocks is better than following the path. Personally, I love a good little rock adventure at the beach. And also I know if we follow the path it's just like straight up. So I'm down to give this a go. We've given Google Maps a little investigation. We have a very, very low tide at the moment, so we're gonna give it a go. Not hugely happy about it.
Otherwise we could be swimming. Okay, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Antigan.
Someday.
We're home.
Home. Today's haul. Fuck, some big ones there.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good.
So what are you gonna do?
I think we'll just clean them up a little bit, and then we'll risotto some of them.
Yeah. Steam some.
Cook the rest. Cool. Ah, there's some big ones though. So on order mussels.
Did you ever count how many?
Oh, it's about 45.
Looks like so much.
I think just because they're big.
Crazy that that's not even one person's.
Yeah, I know, that's so much. Right? We've got a shitload of mussels. We're going to eat a couple of them. until we get some more room, and then we'll go for a risotto.
Is he rude not to?
Yeah. Tegan's waiting over there. Let's go.
Let's go!
There's a couple more.
Also made the optimization. Is it two in there or is it just one big one?
Holy
Oh my gosh!
Should I try it first?
Glamorous as always. Good?
So the mammoth task continues. I'm still eating them, but the pile is getting smaller.
Is that big one? Sure.
That's a massive one. It is so big.